I am Rob Law. I've faced many dragons in my time. I invented Trunki, luggage for little people. I think there's been a huge amount of influences in my life that's helped shape and define me as a person, from parents through to things I've experienced while travelling. I think one thing that really shines through is that I'm still a big kid. I haven't properly grown up. I might be bigger, I might be taller, but I think deep down I'm still a big kid, and really try and instill that a lot within the business I've created.
Rob was always, as a little boy, he was always very creative right from the start. He was always doing something. He always had a hammer or a spanner or something. He was always busy with something, yeah.
My Lego was my pride and joy as a child, and I grew quite a considerable collection and had constructed many a moon base and spaceship and all sorts of things. When I was at school, didn't quite conform to the normal standards. I was quite energetic, and I was always getting told off for either talking too much, fidgeting, or giggling quite often. And I'm kind of dyslexic, so I really struggled with my studies to start with, but found refuge in design and had a bit of a technical head, so maths was quite a good subject for me. So I really kind of started to realise my creativity while I was at school. Some of my best friends, for instance, Cookie and Paul, we met at university. We were all very passionate about design, but we liked to not only work hard, but play hard too. The two of them now are crossing America from Mexico to Canada by foot.
At university, Rob was, on the whole, very good at what he did. I think the fact that he got a first-class honours degree from one of the best design courses in the country just shows that not only has he got some natural design ability, but he obviously worked very hard to get where he is.
One thing that struck me when I first got there was actually how much design work he'd done before university. That not everyone, he'd like made his own furniture and did all sorts of stuff, made his own bike. I don't know, he'd been a pretty busy boy, he'd always interested in design from an early age.
I really came up with the concept for Trunki back in 1997 when I was given a luggage design brief as a student at university, and came up with the idea through really looking at a luggage department in a department store, trying to find some inspiration, and really struggled. So I found myself down in the kids' toy department looking at kids' ride-on toys, and it was really there where I had the eureka moment and matched ride-on luggage with adults' luggage.
Subsequently, when he finished at university, he did do a lot of travelling. And wherever he went and showed his portfolio, he got an awful lot of positive feedback on what subsequently became Trunki.
I think the Trunki as a whole as an idea has always been a great idea. Even at university, we always thought that it had legs. I mean, it fills a need.
When he first told me the idea at university, I was like, sod the kids, I want one, it's brilliant.
Product had a lot of commercial potential, so I started approaching a lot of manufacturers, and unfortunately I took quite a few blows. All the major luggage manufacturers turned me down. I approached the major toy manufacturers, they turned me down. And things such as the Chinese government seizing our tooling when a factory went bust, and we had to bribe Chinese officials to release the tooling. My first kind of break came with a licensing deal, which lasted for 3 years. Unfortunately, it was the wrong partner. They did a really bad job and went into liquidation. So I thought it would be a great opportunity to take the products onto the Trunkies onto Dragon's Den, and really went in there full guns blazing, thinking there's no reason why they couldn't want to adopt my Trunkies and be part of the business. And it all started off incredibly well. The pitch went almost perfectly. Richard rode on one of the Trunkies. It was all making great, fantastic telly, until something totally out of the blue that really sort of knocked me back when Theo obviously started abusing Trixie, the pink Trunki, and pulled off her towing strap quite unfairly. But life is life, things go on, and you always faced and chucked hurdles at various times, so it was really taking a deep breath and trying to turn a negative into a positive. I met Catherine, my girlfriend, about 3 years ago, just as the business was really starting to take some momentum. And she's really been my rock throughout the whole process. And adventure, for instance, after Dragon's Den, I was deeply disheartened, and she'd say, no, you shouldn't be defensive, you should just believe in your product, be positive, be confident, and that will just show your passion for the product should shine through. So when I approached John Lewis, I did get passed around a few buyers, but when I finally got to meet Will, who's the head luggage buyer, he had actually seen Trunki on Dragon's Den, and as soon as we finally arranged a time to actually meet up and show him my products, we really hit it off.
When I saw his appearance on Dragon's Den, I thought he came across really well. He came across a guy who had a lot of passion for the product and had an idea that he believed in. The obviously issue from Dragon's Den was the catch, which was pulled off by Theo Papitis. The way I looked at it was that if you could get that piece fixed, then there wouldn't be a problem at all. That's exactly what Rob did, and from then on it's gone from strength to strength.
So the Trunkies are just over 2 years old. We started selling them in just 2 shops in Bristol. That then grew to 412 retailers across the UK. You can now buy Trunkies in over 30 countries worldwide, and we've scooped over 17 awards together. So that's not bad for a couple of brightly coloured little suitcases.
We're very proud of his success, beyond our wildest dreams, how well he's done. So it's been wonderful, very satisfying.
I think I've been shaped and formed by a lot of my experiences and people, whether it be through travelling, through all the new contacts I have within business and all the people who've helped me or even hindered me. I really think it's the hurdles that have actually helped chisel and form my character a lot more and make me the person I am. I am who I am because of everyone.